Van Vliet in at the point guard. And for Chicago, we've got Carter. DeRozan out there with Terry. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the 2. Here we are, Richard, in the middle part of the season. How much does a coach begin to worry about his team's output at this point of the year?
Oh, well, that's all coaches do. They worry. It's in the DNA of being a coach. That's why I don't do it, because I never worry about anything. These guys right here, if they could have the best team ever assembled, I think coaches would still worry about production.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Drummond sets the screen for Terry. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Allen. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. But 3. No good there. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Heat in Miami. Terry kicks to Caruso. Terry with a screen on Thompson. Carter drives in. Dishes to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond sets the screen for Terry. No good with the triple. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. It's rebounded by Houston.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Thompson dishes to Allen. And the dunk by MP.
This is what I like about MP. He didn't settle. Instead, went in for the strong finish.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Carter against Van Vliet. Drummond the screen. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Şengün with the rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
MP's shot is good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
To the inside. Here's DeRozan. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Goes in there with no doubt. DeRozan, fearless.
Allen for the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 8. Drummond passes to DeRozan. Drummond with a screen on Allen. Back to Drummond. And stolen by Şengün. MP kicks to Brooks. Inside. Here's MP, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams finds Terry. Clock at 4. 11 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter.
For a power forward, you got to be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch forward, and it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Carter against Van Vliet. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Carter kicks to Williams. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Here's Houston now. They're on a 15-6 run. Out to Brooks. Allen for 3. A shot that time, not on target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Drummond missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's MP. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Allen's got 17 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Carter inside the three-point line, and again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. For a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Torrey Craig. Terry comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Carter in for Dosunmu. Houston with a big group substitution here. Allen's checked in for Şengün. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Porter. So on the floor for Houston. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Fred VanVleet out there with Thompson. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Allen for the three. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. On the wing, Terry. Back to Carter. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen by VanVleet. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Miami got the job done. He had an impressive number of points, and that was his highest output of the season. Some really gaudy numbers from him. A show for the ages. We'll see if he has an encore tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. So it's the Rockets now. Thompson passes to MP. And slam dunk by Allen.
And take a look at MP staying in attack mode once again.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. DeRozan surveying the D. Kicks it out to Terry. Launches a three. And it's MV with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the middle. Pass to Smith. Thompson outside. Here's MP. That one drops for him. Allen's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Carter dishes to DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
One of the best at getting himself to the line. That's a big part of DeRozan's game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
That one goes. Counted. Allen's got 29 in the game.
And he's just playing smart basketball. Once MP finds a look he likes, that guy does not hesitate.
And so it's MP making things happen for Houston. and he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Houston Rockets.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior. So they just continue to grind away. You see the high-quality shots that they're getting? That's a very disciplined approach.
And the defensive response to that might be to collapse the lane, but then you could leave perimeter shooters open. So which would you prefer? All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Carter. Then it's Terry. And it's Caruso in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And while any trip that ends with a three-pointer made is a great possession.
Caruso against Thompson. And Drummond kicks to Caruso. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Van Vliet passes to MP. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside DeRozan. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. That shot misses. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
Here is Carter, following the basket by MP. Shoots over Van Vliet, and it's Carter missing. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Now here is Carter. Hasn't made one yet. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Carter. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-4 run. DeRozan against Allen. Lets the three fly. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite bounce.
Now here's Allen, and he's got 41. The dish now to Brooks. Back to MP. Takes a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside DeRozan. Drummond finds DeRozan. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls. DeRozan's got 10.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
From the arc. And it's MP with the three.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Carter looking around. Pass to DeRozan. Good, nice job down low. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Tough for a guard to hang in the paint like that. Not DeRozan.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game. Trumpets checked in for Torrey Craig. And a change for the Rockets. MP's checked in for Tate. And so in the game for the Rockets, Kevin Porter is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Smith. And it's MP in at the center, locking down the middle.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 14 points for Drummond.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Porter finds MP. For 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
MP outside. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. Outside DeRozan. Bucket is good. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Porter dishes to Allen. This one for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Drummond is double. Williams with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Allen for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Kicks to DeRozan. Over Smith. And it's DeRozan missing. Rockets leading by 22. MP looking around. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's deflected and stolen by Eason. Allen outside. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Off target from three-point range. And here are the Bulls now. White the pass to Drummond. He dishes it to DeRozan. Count it.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now, here's Dosunmu. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one...